Wagon Wheels, Chapter 3. Readers, if you remember, this family of pioneers has moved out west, looking for free land to build a home on. Right now, in the town of Nicodemus, they are living in a dugout, which is dug under the ground. Chapter 3. Moving on. When spring came, Daddy said, "Boys, this prairie is too flat for me. I want to find land with trees and hills. I'm going to move on." I said, "I will start loading the wagon." But Daddy said, "Hold on now. I want you boys to stay. You have shelter and friends here. I will go alone. I will send for you when I find a place." I was scared to stay alone. So was Willie. Poor little brother. He tried to understand what Daddy was saying. We all listened as Daddy told us, "I will leave you cornmeal for your bread, and salt for your meat, and some molasses for a sweet. You be good boys, you hear? Take care of little brother. Never let him out of your sight." There were tears in Daddy's eyes when he said goodbye to us. Mrs. Sadler and Mrs. Hickman said, "That Ed Mouldy must be off his head to leave you poor babies all alone." I told them, "I am no baby. I am 11, and Willie is 8. We can take care of ourselves. Little brother is only 3, but we can take care of him too." We did what our daddy told us. We hunted, and fished, and cooked, and swept the dugout clean. We even baked our own cornbread. And we never did let little brother out of our sight. We made him a wagon out of an old box. Mrs. Sadler gave us wheels for it. We put little brother in the wagon and pulled him along with us. You could hear the wheels squeak a mile away. When the people in Nicodemus heard that sound, they always said, "There go the Mouldy boys." One day we were picking berries near the river. Willie said, "Johnny, I smell smoke." We looked up. The whole sky was orange. We heard someone shout, "Prairie fire!" We saw the fire behind us. It was coming fast. "We will be burned up," Willie cried. "There is no place to run." I saw a deer running towards the river. "Quick," I told Willie, "run to the river." We ran, pulling the wagon behind us. The people from Nicodemus were running with us now too. When we got to the water, I told Willie, "Jump in, hold the wagon. I will hold little brother." Everyone jumped in around us. Mr. Hickman helped me hold little brother, and Mr. Hill helped Willie with the wagon. There was fire and smoke all around, but the water kept the fire from us. We stayed there for a long time. When the fire had died out, we all walked home. Now that we've read this chapter, here are some questions for you to think about, or maybe talk about with a friend or somebody at home. How do you think the boys were feeling when their dad left them behind? What do Mrs. Sadler and Mrs. Hickman think of their father leaving the boys all alone? How do the older boys care for little brother? How do the people of Nicodemus react to the prairie fire? How do you imagine they feel when the fire dies out? Thank you for reading with me today, friends. Make sure you look for chapter 4 so you can see how this story ends.